I bet your child didn't know that this job could be an option. Today, we're talking about surgical technologists. A surgical technologist is also called a surgical tech or a scrub tech, but they're part of the operating room team. So they prep the OR, they sterilize surgical instruments, and they assist surgeons during operations by handing them tools because surgeons can't actually see the tools while they are using magnifying glasses. They maintain the sterile field, and then they help with setup and cleanup in between different operations. So their work is essential because it keeps surgery safe, efficient, and on schedule, and it keeps us all from getting infections that would be really dangerous. So let's run through the degree free for money, location, work environment, and schedule to see if this job might suit your teen. Money. Surgical technologists make around $60,000 a year on average in the US. In some states, or with specialization and experience, they can make about $90,000 or more. Location. Hospitals, outpatient surgical centers, specialty surgical clinics, sometimes even private practice. Urban areas tend to pay a lot more, and then states with high cost of living often also have higher salaries as well. Work environment. It's a surgical setting, which means you're in an operating room with strict cleanliness standards. Sterile fields, you're wearing scrubs, gloves, masks, etc., and you mostly just interact with the medical team that's running the operation. Schedule. Full-time work is typical. Shift work and then early starts. Sometimes they have on-call or emergency surgeries that happen depending on where you work. Now, there might be overtime or weekends or evening shifts, especially in really big hospitals or busy surgical centers with a lot of operations. I've also commonly seen surgical techs have 4-day work weeks, so this could be something that's really attractive to people who want to compress their work week and have more free time. So here's the big question. Does your child need a 4-year degree to become a surgical technologist? No, surgical technologists are degree free. There's training and certification that are required. So here's what that usually looks like. You complete an accredited surgical tech training program or surgical technology certification. And typically these include classroom instruction and then hands-on clinical practicum. The cost is going to be typically between $4,000 and $25,000, depending on whether it's a certificate or a full diploma associate level track. For example, there are online surgical technologist certification programs that are only about $4,000. So most employers will expect certification to improve your job prospects and pay, and the exam fees for those are about $200. Now, when we work with 16 to 20-year-olds at Degree Free, we found that most of them can only name 6 to 8 jobs, and that is not enough options. Our mission is to show them and you what's possible. You think this career is cool? Send this to your child and subscribe to learn about more amazing jobs.